The story of Prophet Suleiman, Solomon, peace be upon him, the wise king who spoke to animals. After the brave and wise prophet David, passed away, his son Suleiman, Solomon, became the next prophet and king. But Suleiman was not just an ordinary king. Allah gave him amazing powers, greater than any king before or after him. He was wise, kind, and just, and he used his powers to help others and worship Allah. The special gifts of Suleiman. Allah gave Suleiman many special gifts. He could understand and speak to animals. Yes, even ants, birds, and horses. The wind would carry him and his army wherever he wanted to go. The jinn, invisible beings, worked for him. They built palaces, dug for treasures, and did hard tasks. He was given great wisdom to judge between people fairly. The ant and the army. One day Suleiman was marching with his army of men, jinn, and animals. It was a grand sight. As they passed a valley, he heard a tiny voice. An ant was talking. "Oh, ants, go into your homes before Suleiman and his army crush you without noticing." Suleiman smiled and laughed kindly. He was amazed that he could hear the tiny ant's words. He prayed, "Oh Allah, help me to always thank you and do good deeds that you love." The story of the hoopoe and the Queen Suleiman loved checking on his kingdom. One day he noticed that a bird called the hoopoe was missing. Soon the bird came flying and said, "I have found something amazing. I flew to a far land, Sheba, and saw a great queen. Her name is Bilqis. She has a big throne and rules over her people, but they worship the sun instead of Allah." Suleiman said, "We must invite her to worship Allah." So he sent her a letter that said, "In the name of Allah, the most merciful, do not be proud. Come to me and submit to Allah." Queen Bilqis was curious and wise. She decided to visit Suleiman. The throne surprise. Before she arrived, Suleiman wanted to show her a miracle. He asked his helpers, "Who can bring me her throne before she arrives?" One strong jinn said, "I can bring it in a short time." But a special believer said, "I can bring it before you blink." And in the blink of an eye, the queen's throne appeared in front of Suleiman. He ordered for it to be slightly changed to test her. When she arrived, he asked, "Is this your throne?" She was amazed and said, "It looks just like it." She realized that Suleiman was not an ordinary king. Then she saw the palace floor that looked like water. She lifted her dress, thinking it was a pond, but it was just clear glass. She understood this was a sign of Allah's greatness. So she said, "I have submitted to Allah, the Lord of all worlds, a life of justice and worship." Suleiman ruled for many years with fairness and wisdom. He made sure people were treated equally. He reminded them to worship Allah, not idols. Even though he had power, money, and armies, he never forgot Allah. He used his blessings to do good and help others. When he passed away, he was standing with his staff. The jinn kept working, thinking he was still watching. Only when a tiny worm chewed through his staff and he fell, did they realize he had died. This showed that even the jinn don't know the unseen. Only Allah does. What we learn from this story. Be grateful for the blessings Allah gives you. Use your talents and powers to help others. Even if you are rich or powerful, always stay humble. Animals and nature are important. We should treat them kindly. Only Allah knows the unseen, and we must trust Him always. If you enjoyed this magical story of Prophet Suleiman, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you can hear more wonderful stories of the prophets. Star.